Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to your love and romance reading for the next 15 days. This is for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So we're going to get 3 cards from the Oracle, Romance Oracle deck, 2 cards from the Fairy Tale deck, and then we're going to do your Celtic Cross, and we're going to spy on your person. So let's get 3 cards for my Taurus, please. 3 cards for my dear Taurus. Okay, here, here, and last one. Alright, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. We have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So I feel like maybe you are mostly by yourself and really freeing yourself from other burdens. You're letting go of anything that may cause you stress. Like, it's just what it is. And if something is uncontrollable, or if something is going to cause me anxiety, I'm just going to give it all to God and have Him take care of it. So that kind of energy. And I feel like someone is, or your partner or your person is always by you, willing to help. So you're really getting the help that you need here. Okay, it could be with work, or with your love life, or with just anything. You can ask for help with anything here. So let's get 2 cards from the Fairy Tale deck as our overall energy. 2 cards from the Fairy Tale deck as the overall energy. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we have lilies. I've never pulled up lilies before. So let's see what that means. It's number 30 though. And we have gentleman, number 28. So that's nice. Something to ponder upon. So we have number 30 for lilies. Okay, we'll do gentleman first. So gentleman, prince or peasant? So it looks like this is a peasant. Okay, home, soulmate, man of importance, male partner, masculine influences. There are 2 versions of the gentleman. This is because many fairy tales often have the peasant becoming a prince or vice versa. The peasant shows up as the hero, and the peasant the buffalo and the tiger. This Vietnamese tale shows how a tiger is outwitted by a peasant. The prince is represented by the Spanish tale of the bear prince. Both the gentleman and are archetypes of the before and after transformation that often happens in fairy tales. The peasant defeats his enemy, the tiger, by being smarter than the tiger. While he doesn't become a prince per se, he is celebrated as a hero in his village. The bear prince is a prince cursed to wear another face, until he can be loved in both his beast and his prince form. The key focus for this card, whether it is the prince or the peasant who shows up, is to remember that masculine influences are at hand. So someone may need to change. They may not be realizing that they need to change, but they need to change. Maybe there's going to be like a struggle or like a situation that would allow them to change their character or their attitudes or something like that. But let's see what the lilies mean. So lilies mean contentment, harmony, purity. For the lilies, we feature the tale of the frog prince. Again, this prince, something about a masculine, some kind of. He will sit on this pad until his true love sees him for something other than a frog. For now, he is content to wait for that moment. So I feel like someone is not being reciprocated for who they truly are because of how the other person is perceiving them to be, with their worth or something. Um, let's see. For now, he is content to wait for that moment. He must learn to find harmony and peace in the purity of a heartfelt kiss. Lilies is a card that changes meanings with the cards around it. It brings the knowledge that tranquility is at hand. You can also find older people in this card because it is representative of age and the wisdom that comes with it. Oh, so someone may be dealing with an maybe you're older or they're younger or you're younger. So there may be like an age gap. Let the root of the lily sinking deeply into the water remind you of your own ancestral roots. It can also be a legal card. Remember that the frog prince broke the law of the land, maybe unkind to the old woman who was a witch in disguise. Sensuality can be the energy of this card if it is close to one of the person cards. Sensuality? And the Lenormand Lilies is a card that modifies other cards with a gentle touch. Maybe someone is being gentle towards somebody. Could be you're doing your masculine energy and they're being gentle about it. So let's see what is the tarot deck wanting us to find out. So lilies, ancestral roots. So maybe it's kind of like you're meant to be with this person because there's ancestral roots. Maybe some kind of in the past there was some kind of a connection, or There's a lineage going towards this person. Let's see, what is Taurus's current energy here? We have confusion. So this is our confusion card, and it's about it's about opportunities, dreams. So, and then we have the Page of Cups, and this talks about new beginnings, someone offering their sympathy towards you. This could be the masculine or the gentleman energy, the peasant energy, the prince, coming to offer their sympathy. I don't know if they really understand you, what you're going through, but they're here. They're opening their heart out, but there is something in that cup that is not so interesting. There's something else here. What is at the very top, please, for Taurus? The Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is something about, being so fixated about a lot of things that, being so fixated about what, look, we have Capricorn energy. Someone is grieving, someone is just sad, someone needs to let go of something, and they're kind of we have let go of control issues, right? Gentleman, maybe some kind of a father or grandfather side, that you're grieving or sad or mourning about, and you're just too focused on that. And I feel like this is affecting maybe your health. I don't know, but it kind of, let's see what is the universe wants to tell you here. Okay, the four of I don't know what Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles talks about being closed off. When it comes to money, you're like having your money close to your heart, and I feel like you're planning to get something in return, but it talks about tangible things here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like if ever you're in a situation where you're kind of closed off, that will shift, that will change for the better, though. There's like fortune coming in here for you. Things will change 180 degrees. But okay, what is the past that you want to point out, please? What is in the past that you want to point out? We have the Star, we have the Three of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups. Okay, so the Star is an Aquarius energy. It's about, in the past, there may have been like a fame, or you may have gotten like a solid idea of what you want to do with your life, some kind of a relief, hope. Luck is at your fingertips, and it was something that you've never experienced before. So you may have been, I feel like this is like something you don't really acknowledge that you have, like something that is in the back burner that you don't really, it's kind of hidden. It's kind of like a blessing that is not within your focus. So let me just check the outcome here. Outcome is the Queen of Wands. Wow. So this is the Taurus. You're the Queen of Wands, and you're showing up as the Queen of Wands. And again, the Two of Swords is showing up here. So, so there may be like a decision that needs to be made about what decision? So that it involves your emotions here. You need to sit on it. It may be something because you may have a fire sign in your chart, or some kind of like an interest or a hobby, or some kind of like a extra income that you're putting off. You are putting it off, letting go of control issues. Maybe this is something in connection to a masculine energy, father side, that has ancestral roots. So let's see what is your person's energy. Okay, they may have Virgo in their chart, and they're kind of like quite really in the energy of getting it done here. So they're so fired up. They could be living alone, having everything they need, and they're just happy with their own skin. But yeah, and I feel like there's some kind of I feel like this person is blessed, like in so many levels. They're blessed. They have the vitality, they have the resources that they need, they're comfortable, they're independent. Let's see, what are their thoughts of you, Taurus? What are their thoughts of you, please? Here. They're kind of waiting of a message about something that is confusing them. They're waiting of a message of something that is confusing them. Let's see. Can you clarify that, please? What is it that's confusing them? Here. What? What else, please? So we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Moon. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'm hanging in there waiting, of course. Moon. So Piscean energy, so waiting. So they're kind of in the dark here about this new beginning, and they're waiting for a change. They're waiting for a shift. What are their plans for you then? I don't know. They can plan out because they're waiting, and it's absolutely, this information is hidden from them, and they can't see it. Let me see. What are their plans for Taurus? Queen of Swords. So I feel like they're just gonna go ahead and ask you for it. They're just gonna go ahead and ask you for this information. Sorry, they're just gonna go and ask you for this information, and they're quite straightforward and authoritative with this questioning. We have the Four of, what is this? Four of, so their plan is to maybe go on vacation or recover. Maybe they're not feeling well, but it looks like they may feel like they need time. What are their plans though? Their plan is to sleep on it. That's their plan. They're going to ask you what additional information, please. I'm seeing the Four of Cups. They're going to communicate with you. Yeah, there is communication here. Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords, Libra energy, Aquarius earlier. Reaching out, taking action, fast communication. King of Wands, a go-getter. Yeah. About a partnership, about a union, kids, Gemini energy, Sun sign, Empress. This is so confusing. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, and we have the Two of Swords, and the Empress. So these two should be the same, and then these two Leo. So Two of Cups. Could be a reconciliation because we had the apology card earlier. I think we had the apology card. There could be like a apology or a reciprocation that will shed some light into this confusion that you or your person is dealing with. There's a decision that needs to be made, and they're going to be analytical about it. Virgo energy. But there's great chemistry here with the Empress card. I just have to pull up a lot of cards, and so the Empress card is showing up here. But there's abundance, we had the Nine of Pentacles earlier. Things are changing for the better. There's great relationship, and money is coming in. And someone wants to fight for this truth, even if it would hurt them and they need to recover. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a communication that hurt them. They need to recover. They need to wait it out. They need to back off a little bit. And once they're ready, they're going to come solid and be the King of Wands here and fight for truth and shed some light into that Moon energy earlier. So that's what I have for you. Taurus, thank you so much for staying with me. Take care, you guys. Bye for now.